Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Flying K. Tonight working on the old Taylorcraft here again, Project Hoopty, and I am working on making a pattern for a boot cowl cover here, dash cover, whatever you want to call it. Kind of dress up this ugly sheet metal. I don't want to have to try and replace this, so just thought I'd make a little cover out of some aviation naga hide here and kind of dress it up a little bit. We'll see how that turns out. I've never done this before, so I just kind of thought it might be a good idea, something kind of quick and easy. So what I've done is I've taken this construction paper, this kind of hard paper, and laid it out to kind of make a pattern. Cut several different pieces. I tried making it out of one big piece and that just turned into a big pain in the butt, so cut it out of several pieces. Now I'm going to go back and make some trim pieces to kind of tape over exactly around the bars to get in here and get close to those bars. So that's my next step in this little project, and we'll go from there. Looking pretty good. I got everything all around those tubes pretty laid out pretty nice. Come back and I'll trim this edge up nice, and we'll go from there. Well, I'm gonna say that's looking pretty darn cool. It fit pretty nice on there. I wonder if I can iron out these wrinkles or just take a heat gun and kind of wrinkle it out. So this edge, I still got to figure out what I'm going to do there. I'm kind of thinking I want to roll it over and kind of glue it back to itself along that edge. Try to make a nice straight edge where it glues back to itself to kind of make kind of a little bit of a lip there. I think that might look kind of cool. So gotta teach myself how to do that, but that's gonna dress it up. It goes a little bit against my not wanting to make the airplane heavier, but I think in this case it's kind of warranted. I think that looks pretty sharp. And it'll take out some of the rattliness of the sheet metal up here. So, I don't know. I'm going to run with it. So my plan is, I got this pretty even along here. This is the line where the dash is. And that's where the GPS mounts. But what I'm thinking is if I come up and make another line 1/4 inch above this line, and then fold this over and glue it evenly all the way down, then I'll have a nice folded over edge. And that's what I'm going to try to do. So I'm going to make a line. I'm going to get a little 1300L out, and I'm going to try gluing this over, making a nice seam there. I'm getting my 1300L on the piece. I had one coat down. You always do 2 coats to really get 1300L to stick well. So first coat went on. This is basically, you know, contact cement is what it basically is. So you put one coat down, it kind of soaks into whatever you're trying to glue to, and then second coat kind of builds up on top of it. Just makes for better. So I'll wait that to flash off, and then I'm gonna fold it over and make my lip. Oh, I'm gonna put one strip. So my plan is, when to put it in the airplane, get it all lined up, I think I'm gonna glue it right in the middle, and kind of peel this side up, glue that down, glue one side down, and then peel that up and glue that side down, as opposed to trying to glue the whole thing and stick it in at once, which won't really work that well. And I kind of thought about just trying to glue it around the edges, but then I think that the middle part will get loose or move around. So I think I'm going to wind up probably gluing the whole thing down and sticking it, or at least a majority of it. So we'll see how that works. Okay, ready? Time to spread a little glue here without trying to make a big mess. Let's see if I can do this. So now I'm putting it on the rest of the cover. Get a first coat on this one completely. So you want to be careful. I don't want to get it that far. Go like a 1/4 inch or so out. Quit being so sloppy. Ready for our second coat of glue. It's kind of funny, as this stuff dries, it really curls things up. So I'll get the spreading the second coat on there. We gotta let that dry, and then we'll go install it. See how we did. Okay, our glue's all dry up here, and it's dry on the cover. So now it's time to kind of get it fit up there, and get this fitted in, and then we'll go from there. Go to the other side and get it around everything. I don't know if this is going to be a... This might... Oh, it doesn't look too bad. To crawl in here. See how she's fitting here. Oh, yeah. Should work. Oh. Huh. So one thing I did find out, I did get all the tape out of here, except for it looks like I missed a little bit here. The tape was a real pain to get out. I did not videotape removing the tape, which is a good thing because there was some very not nice words spoken while I did that. two things. I wound up, because I was sloppy with the glue, I wound up gluing the tape at the very bottom down, which isn't that big a deal usually, but when you can't get in the corner to get it out, it's a real pain. The other thing is the tape I used, the adhesive on it, holy moly, that stuff really grabbed, and it didn't want to pull off. It just wanted to keep ripping. Let's see here. I end up having to use needle nose to try to grab it. Kind of pull it out one little piece at a time. My little piece down there. Okay. Alright, now it's getting it glued down. That'll be a fun thing to do here. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to keep it in place. I'm gonna fold up one side and glue one half down, I think, and then fold the other side up and glue it down. I might hear an airplane. Hear an airplane. Caravan going overhead. Okay. Let's see. Guess I'm just gonna have to crawl in here and move it from there. Alright. It's just kind of awkward trying to work in here. That up with that, and then that. Yeah. There, like that. Let's see how hard it is to fold this up. See how hard it is to get this folded up and then keep this part in place. Oh, that isn't too bad. That isn't too bad at all. Let's keep my hand on this. Way up here. Right, that's it. Well, that went amazingly, just like I planned it, which I was a little bit sweating getting this thing down without really getting it balled up, but I am pleased at how that worked. Yeah, not too shabby for an old Taylorcraft. I'm liking it. It's gonna be nice to sit behind. Yeah. Oh, I'll take that. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, cool. I think that project is done. Probably won't put a dash cover on all my airplanes, but I don't know. Sometimes I just get an idea or feel like the airplane's telling me to do something, so I just wind up kind of doing it, you know. I'm super pleased with the way this panel and everything's turning out. We'll keep on going. Next step, next project. Oh, probably finish up the cabin defrost install. So I'll be working on that one next.